Happy Tuesday, per usual. So, I have a pretty touchy topic that I've never really told you guys before. And this came because I was on the plane coming back from Los Angeles, and it just hit me that I really wanted to write about this. And Brian read it and he was like, you can't just post this. You have to tell your story. Through high school, I had eating disorders. I didn't realize that they were eating disorders or disordered eating, whatever you want to call them, until I got to college. And more past like senior year, I realized that my relationship with food was very unhealthy. I really genuinely wish that I had heard the words that I'm going to tell you sooner. This is not something to make you feel bad for me or to cause any type of emotion aside from hopefully empathy, and hopefully it gives you empathy, or not sympathy but empathy towards someone who's going through the same thing, and hopefully it helps you recognize if you see someone going through this, or if it's you that's going through this. Hopefully this brings you a little bit of hope and a little bit of light, and ultimately someone to talk to, because I'm here. So diving right in, I mean, all through high school I struggled. I ate like 500 calories a day. I was just so hungry all the time. I chewed gum all day, and that would keep my mind distracted. I went to sport practices, went and did cardio, trained, ate nothing, and I thought that was the way, and I never lost any weight because my body was in starvation mode. My body was like, what the hell are you doing to me? And then through college, I ended up going the other way and just freaking eating everything that I thought was healthy. I ate bowls and bowls of scrambled eggs from the dining hall. I ate pounds of nuts at a time because those aren't filling, so it was like, it's nuts, they're healthy. I would eat jars of peanut butter and nuts, and that was it. And I was like, why am I not losing weight? Why do I feel so shitty? And I never freaking understood like what was going on, and so I'd still beat myself up. I'd be like, well, nothing's changing, so I'd have cupcake, and I'd beat myself up for it and be so upset. And like everything that I ate, it was a constant like, should I have this? Should I not have this? I kind of want to have this, but I shouldn't, but maybe I could, and maybe and that is just not a way to live. 6 steps to overcome your eating disorder. Because I still struggle and I still feel fluffy sometimes. I know that sounds crazy to anybody watching this, but it's a constant battle, and you have to know how to, one, get to this point where you know it's a constant battle so you can fix it, but also to have the tools to go at it and to beat it. So first of all, you have to recognize that your relationship with food is not normal. And I'm not a therapist, but this is me looking back at young me, and young me being like refusing to say out loud that I had a problem and that I hated myself for eating certain things, and that's not normal. And to stress over every bite of food that goes into your mouth is not normal, and that can be really overwhelming. So it's okay. Find somebody to confide in. Find somebody that you trust with all of your heart and soul, and who's gonna listen to you and not tell you you're crazy, not tell you need to go see a therapist. It's just somebody that you can confide in and be like, all right, I need to tell you every time I feel like I can't eat something or feel like I really want to binge or something like that. Find that person who's so close to you that it's not gonna feel like a burden, because you'll need someone to help you. It's really hard to do it by yourself. And then you really have to assess why you have this hurting relationship with your diet, and maybe there's some preconceived notion that you're trying to get somewhere and this is the way to get there. And so often that just comes from not understanding, say, like macros, or say training, diet, exercise, everything that comes together. If you think that you need to do hours and hours of cardio like I did, it ends up being the opposite of what you like. You might be thinking that you're helping yourself, but really you're fucking tearing your metabolism apart. So really just educate yourself, read, ask questions, and to anybody that you trust or that is a trusted source. Google will have a million answers for you, so take it with a grain of salt. or talk to somebody. And I'm gonna summarize the last 3. If you want to read the full blog article, I'll put my link right here. So it's tumblr.com. Rigobomb is my name on there. Shocker. So go here, read the whole thing. I have a lot of other articles there that discuss things like this, things that I've struggled with and things that I don't want anybody else to struggle with. The last few things are a couple strategies. So to actually physically overcome this eating disorder, plan out your food. Tell yourself, I'm going to have this for my first meal, this for my second meal, this for my third meal, etc., etc. Give yourself a plan, because if you're like, all right, this is what I'm going to do, and you just execute, it's a lot easier than going through your day and then constantly fighting the, I don't want to eat again, I don't want to eat again, I don't know, I want to eat everything. And then the other 2 are, you're going to have to understand that this is going to be probably a constant battle for the rest of your life, and that is fine. If it's not, blessed be the name of the Lord. Like, this is gonna make me fat, or I did something great so I want to binge and eat everything. Those are really, most of the time, deeply embedded in your subconscious, so you have to be ready, and you have to constantly push down those thoughts the second they come into your head. You can't control if something pops into your head, but you can control if it gets right out. That's what you have to do, and just go on with life. Once you get past these walls, life is just so sweet, and you feel like you're not in a prison anymore, and that food isn't bad, it's great, and it's fuel, and all these awesome things. So that's a little bit of my story, and that's what I did to overcome this, but it was a very slow process. So hopefully this helps you do it a little bit faster. Please write me if you have any questions, okay? I'd be happy to talk to you, okay? Have a good Tuesday, guys.